Hello everybody, my name is Anday and I am Spider-Man. Wrong thing. Spider-Man. And today we're going to be reacting to Marvel Animation's Marvel Zombies official trailer to Disney Plus. Who will save us from our heroes? That is a pretty hard tagline right there. So this goes off of, this was announced like a while ago, like right after season 1 ended of What If, which was, in my opinion, a good MCU project. I need to I need to catch up on it. But yeah, especially that one episode where it was about Marvel Zombies, and given I am not the biggest fan of how it was in the comics, um, it just gets very um, it just I was too young to read rereading that kind of comic, honestly, because like some of what they showed and some of what was said was like, ooh, you know. But here, I think it is doing better because, I mean, at least from what was shown in the What If, uh, it was less, I don't know how to word this. I am older now, at the age of 20 something. At the age of 20 something, I am mature enough to be watching what is considered rated R, as what is said here. And apparently, this was also going to be a movie at some point. Either I don't see this released to theaters though, because it might be confusing, but but apparently it was just split up into 4 chapters, which is fine. The best way to get out of it. And honestly, it's fine. It's all gonna be released on like one day, right? So it's kind of technically a movie if you want to still word it that way. So, anyways, I'm interested to see what this is all about. I'm interested to see how what is shown in the I don't know what's the timeline here, because we just had what happened in What If, so this is gonna be later. I remember there being like leak stuff that showed like different characters. There's I think it had that one guy, Death Dealer. He was cool in Shang-Chi. Great movie. And also Shang-Chi is here too. And what's her name? Aquafina. So yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what else happened. Oh yeah, there was Hulk. He fought Wanda at the end of the What If Zone. So whatever happens here has to be like however many long. So what happened to the Hulk? What happened to Bruce? Did he get turned? Maybe, because we didn't even see when Wanda tried to bite him. He turned into Hulk hand and then prevented her from doing that. So I'm interested to see what is shown for us here. So yeah, without further ado, let's watch the trailer. This is Marvel Zombies special trailer Disney Plus. So yeah, let's see. Let's go. Let me use like. That was also a good movie. Ooh, shot through the warning. Whoa. 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 He tore his heart out. Oh, that's Abomination.
All the Avengers are dead.
Okay, Cap. Okay, yeah, that's true. I guess.
Coming for us.
Yelena.
All right, we got a world to save.
The Shang-Chi. Oh, they're double doing the rings. That's sick. Namor. Oh, it's Blade. Oh.
Shit.
That's well said. Whoa. Oh, Spider-Man! Oh! Holy! The door! The punch you! Oh! Let's go! Ooh. It's sick. Ooh. Oh!
Whoa. That's how you do that then.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. This also Dominic Thorne. Oh no, I must. Jeez. That was crazy. A lot going on, but also like very little shown. This was like an action movie. Or like an action zombie movie from like the 2000s. Something about that gave that vibe. Okay, so let's go back and see what we missed. I am covered by the thing. Hold on. There we go. TVMA and shot by, I think that was Kate Bishop. We saw her later. Okay, so shot him so hard it broke the ratings. Okay, so now we have. Okay, they're keeping this detail from the comics. I think where instead of lips they had teeth from whoever the heck this guy was. They just yoinked the arrow at. Animation presents. Okay, so here is this is straight up just a guy rising from the dead. Look at that. They're in some. I don't even know where this is. Like some destroyed, rumbled city. Then this army man comes out. He's in full camo too, so it's like hard to see him. I didn't even see him until I watched this video. Okay, this is San Francisco. There's what's her name with Shang-Chi. Then they almost get hit by the trailer car. With a guy reaching out for him. Like, bro. That's close. Okay, this is Okoye. And these are other moots. They have the red eyes because Scarlet Witch's controlling them, right? And I remember that one time in What If where they teased. No, it was season 2, right? I saw a clip of that. Ooh, this is already White Walker's vibes. From that one scene, you'll remember that scene. So there was a big abomination back there. So in this timeline, was he still in Australia or Alaska when he got bit? Or however many, how it happened. Okay, this is San Francisco with the bridge. And there's more crazy stuff going on. This is where they got the Avengers, right? And the Avengers, they all got bit. And again, we don't even know what happened. Okay, so being mowed down by military. And there's this guy, whoever this guy is. He gets his heart ripped out by whoever this guy is. They're not really described on who these characters are. Okay. Okoye, Abomination. I think this was Ghost. Ava. And Hawkeye. Which he looks a little bit different. But yes, Hawkeye was pretty much the only character in the first one to... Well, the only zombie character really to survive. And he's missing arrows. He doesn't have his arrows on his body anymore. Which I felt was a... Okay, there's Cap, and he's still looking good, but like... He's like half a torso, don't let that... Confuse. Okay, this is already immensely terrible, because there's so many zombies around. And whatever these things are in the sky are. But this is the whole horde of billions of zombies, and probably Scarlet Witch back there. And then the Abomination here. Jumping over to lead this army. That is insane. And that is one thing I will say that seems to be way worse than the comics. At least in terms of, in terms of, the kind of threat we're dealing with. These are superpowered beings that are turned into zombies and are leading more zombies, like regular zombies. Like, it's not just that all the humans were eaten. All the humans are turned into zombies now, too. So, like, that's even worse. Because you have not only the Avengers to deal with, but also all these zombies. And, well, zombie villains. Should they have been turned also. Okay. Hawkeye here. Okay, there's Cap again. Poor Cap, he's literally half a torso. But he doesn't care, it seems. Okay, another scene of them plotting together. All the lack of lighting is like good for, I mean the lack of lighting. The lighting looks really good because it emphasizes the red, but like it's hard for you to just determine which of these zombies are which some of the time. Okay, Elena, base. Okay, the Butcher Zombies, explosion. And who is this character here? They're holding what looks like to be a golden staff. I can't pinpoint who this is. And also, I can't even see what these are. Are these like ships? Maybe? Do zombies pilot the ships? Okay, here we have... Is this, That's probably because I've seen these two. Is this either the arena they were fighting with in Shang-Chi with Abomination? Or this is the, okay, huge prison base. Where have we seen that before? The freaking... The raft. Okay, there's Blade with Moon Knight cape based. Red Guardian down there. I think that's Yelena. And what is that over there? Is that another zombie? No, that's somebody else. Okay, there's a lot going on. But yeah, they're sharing rings. Which, I don't think they've done that. Well, I mean, we haven't had, unfortunately, a Shang-Chi 2 yet, but I'm sure in the sequel they'll do some crazy stuff like this, which is sick. Because the rings are so cool in that movie. Yeah, they blast him out. And destroys everybody. Okay, so this is where everybody stops because, sure, it's an underwater prison, but then we have underwater God Man, Namor, and he was terrifying in his own movie, but now he's a zombie. How has he got? Oh, you can see his like vampire teeth too. That's cool. I can't wait for the Blade movie. Okay, he also has red eyes, so he was also under the influence of Wanda. And this poor person, who is she? An assassin or one of the Red Widows? But she unfortunately gets sliced in half. And she's still shooting the gun. Oof. Yeah, Kate Bishop. Yeah, well said. And then another guy gets split in half, whoever this was. And this is, I think this is also shown in the thing. This is Jimmy Woo. The guy who was playing card tricks with Scott Lang. Speaking of Scott, we see him later. And whoever this is, they have their brains blown up for some reason. Like, poof. Wait, who is that? There's somebody in here. What is that? What is that? Who is this? It's like a small person. But it can't be anybody we know. Is it Yellow Jacket? Maybe? Who is this? It looks like a mini drone. Like, you know, like a little drone guy. Not a drone guy, but like a little robot. That's what this is. Little robot, because I have no idea what else it could be. Okay, here's Zombie Thanos, who has the most frightening levels of aura I've ever seen in my life. Having both a zombie infection and the stones. I guess he wanted to. He could fix all of this by using the time stone. But because he's zombie now, he doesn't want to fix all this. He probably just wants more, he probably wants all the stones for all the worlds. To make all the world, human again. But not to save everybody, but just to eat everybody. That's what I feel Zombie Thanos' goal would be. And here we have the trio. Ugh. Black Panther, who unfortunately is still missing his leg. Scott Lang, who is ahead. And then Spider-Man! And he does something else crazier in this thing, but we'll get to that in a minute. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay, so Spider-Man. Okay, so this is surprising me, because I thought their main goal would have been to just, you know, if you watch that episode, you know, their goal was to get the Mind Stone to Wakanda in order to try and cure everybody. But the thing is, I don't know if it would work. At least in this situation. And like you already have a good trio here, like Black Panther and Spider-Man. That's a good team up. But against Zombie Thanos, and he's missing a leg, and Scott Lang is just ahead with the king. I'm sorry, I don't see him doing much. So, at least from how I took it back then, I assumed, you know, Spider-Man would go face Thanos, but instead of wearing just his regular red and blues, he would be wearing, well, I mean, because it's only half of his costume here, he would be wearing, the Black Panther suit, except for the thing, and the cape. So like he would both be armored, protected, and able to fly with the cape, while Scott Lang and T'Challa go into the base in order to enact the Mind Stone and cure everybody. But seeing now, that'd probably be really close to you know. So yeah, that was what I thought they would do, but it seems like they're gonna be holding their own. If this is to be shown, and he does here a really sick move, I don't think we've ever seen it before. Okay, first he hops. Well, first they all hop really high. First he hops off the head of zombies, jumping over, flying around, and the night is stormy. And is that an Aurora Borealis? Okay, he yoinks and spins a web. And is this the Bifrost? That might be the Bifrost. But yeah, he spins his web on everyone's head. Zombies, by the way. And then yoinks them all off. In one of the sickest things I think we've ever seen him do in animation. Wow, okay. Also, wow, these guys have, like, swords. Okay, so this is more or less mindless zombies and more, under Wanda's control, and Wanda have enough influence on them to say, why don't you all get some swords real quick, and then we'll go head out and attack the living. Obviously, they were no match for Spider's Man over here, being the most unstoppable, being the craziest, like, thing we've ever seen him do, because, sure, Spider-Man, he holds back all the time, and he rarely, if ever, lets loose on regular people, but this is what happens! And this is so, like, crazy to see him do. Because sure, Spider-Man, he's the most famous hero ever. He most recognizable, and also, is that Daredevil? No, it's not Daredevil. Also, like, this is insane. And this is like 1, 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. I think there's 2 right there. 10, 11, or just 1. Oh, just come 1. 10, 11, 20, 21, 22. Did I already count that one? 22, there. And wow, they, like, just off that one move alone, that's 20 zombies. Sure, it's probably a lot compared to what's the rest of this area like, but still. And also this guy, he looks familiar. Alright, let's see. Yeah, from our heroes, also good line. And this is this the Bifrost? Or like a red version of it? Because it looks exactly that. And let's see, can I make a figure out here? I can't. Because whoever hasn't shown in that one episode was Thor and the Guardians. But they didn't show up, so who knows what that's about. And here is this Thor? It seems to be Thor. Yeah, and he's not zombie, of course, obviously. He's missing an eye, but he does have this blue eye. So, Rocket didn't give him the eye from his, in this universe, it seems. He doesn't have his cape either, which, that is a good look for him, to be honest. Okay, so, okay, so this is him facing off against the zombies. In wherever this is, a giant base, or a giant underground base. Okay, then there's Wanda. Which I'm rooting for Thor here. And this is, whatever is going on here, a giant explosion. Which encompasses every zombie. Okay, back San Francisco. These are like streets flooded with zombies. Look at that. Got some World War Z, but a lot better here. I love this shot so much. It's Khonshu and the sword. Hopefully we hear him talking in this show, because Khonshu was one of my favorite parts of Moon Knight. Okay, here's Aw. Do you think the ant is a zombie too, or he just rides him just because? I would say zombie also because he has green wings. Maybe. Okay, but here you have... Okay, is this Zombie Wasp Zombie Hope, or Zombie Wasp as in zombie, what's her name? Janet. Janet Van Dyne. But yeah, then you have, Hank. This is Hank, Zombie Hank, who was also shown in that What If episode by being bitten by Janet in order to get the zombie infection. Okay, closer look inspection. I guess it has the same visor that she had, but it wasn't clear. And exactly. Oh, he's missing an eye. What happened to your eye, Hank? But yeah, unfortunately, as Hank, he was able to shrink and get Cap, which is very unfortunate. Okay, but here it seems not the matter because Pooh gets sliced in half by a... Yeah, this is definitely Blade. Sliced in half as a mini zombie, and there's his brain. His brain's falling out. That is insane detail. Okay, here you have Ava, which she was great in Thunderbolts movie. Also, go watch that movie. She's a sword now, and also not Monty zombie, because I guess because she is under the influence of Scarlet Witch. Oh, there's Kamala Khan. Awesome. Miss Marvel. Okay, sweet. She does a sick move there, then another move there. I guess she can't make the sword. Oh, she can make the sword intangible, but she can't like be able to hit it in front of him. So she has to take all these moves in order to do it, and he's holding her off really well. If he's able to do all this, and then gets her here, which is crazy. Not even looking back at her. And yeah, of course that effect is gonna make you cough. But yeah, then yoink, 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 yoink. Gross, but also really cool. Yeah, that's how you do it then. Red Guardian. Then the logo, Marvel Zombies, which, I mean, just even seeing this as a little kid made me afraid of that one section of the comic book store. Oh, Elizabeth Olsen is here. Okay, so we are hearing them talk. Because this is Scarlet Witch. Paul Rudd. Oh, he's back. Okay, I'm talking you. Okay, so we have Florence Pugh, also great. Yelena, David Harper, Red Guardian, Tessa Thompson, Valkyrie, Simu Liu, Shang-Chi, Awkwafina, whatever her name was, Haley Steinfeld, Hawkeye, well, the next Hawkeye, and which is Kate Bishop. Wyatt Russell. Oh, that's John Walker. Randall Park, that is Jimmy Woo. Iman Vellani, Miss Marvel, and Dominic Thorne. Well, I mean that's all the voices we're seeing for you know, like the starring roles. We don't even know who else is guest starring or anything like that. Oh, she was Ironheart. I gotta watch that show too. I've been lacking on my. Okay, this is a good frame. Yep, jump scare. That was really good. Okay, so we have that trailer, and then we have this trailer coming up right here. I think it's best to watch both, because I don't know if I will just make another trailer breakdown, and I was looking at the trailer breakdown recommended video. Yeah, it's probably best to just do it this way. Okay, so this is the next thing we're watching here. Marvel Zombies animation streaming September 27th. I mean, 4th. Disney Plus. It all started with the bites. Next trailer, let's watch this. Oopsie. Sirens? Okay, that's cool. Jeez. Was that a giant what? Oh, I guess Ant-Man can grow too. Oh. Oh, that's crazy. There was nothing there.
No one
Oh, he's raising.
is safe.
And she's talking. And that's scary too. Ooh. Oh, rip.
Finally,
Oh, bro's excited.
the battle they will
No,
see
they back have Marvel.
for ages.
There you go. Ooh.
This is not the night we fought.
Let's go. Oh, so they are rigged triggered this one. For episode event. Death Dealer. Ooh. Oh! He used Starbreaker.
Marvel Zombies, rated TV
Streaming September 24th, only on Disney Plus.
Wow again. Spider-Man doing something crazy? He's overperforming off the charts. Okay, so add freaking Stormbreaker to his list of arsenals there. And well, I guess if whatever happened to Sam, whatever happened to Bucky happened, he can get the shield too. So there you have it. War-ridden Spider-Man. Okay, so there's a lot going on there. Let's go back and see what that's about. Okay, I like this transition of the... Hold on. I like this transition of the MA Marvel animations. That was really sick. Okay, so back up to San Francisco. We're definitely seeing like the beginnings of the outbreaks because this is where it happened first. And there's still like a lot of stuff we haven't seen. Oh, okay, yeah, just zombies right over there. And then Bigfoot. Well, not Bigfoot, but like... So is this giant Scott or giant Hank? Because both of them were in their ant suits, right? And those guys in ant suits being zombies are not a good deal for people to deal with, especially in a universe like this. So yeah, it is cool seeing them. So maybe right after this, they're saved by Wenwu, and then Wenwu gives them the rings, or an exit plan to stop all this, and then, I mean, they could just go. They could just go to that one realm, right? The what was the realm called? Just in case. They can go to Talo, that one realm where all the mythical creatures were at. Well, I guess by this point, the mythical creatures and also that whatever that thing was, the Dealer in Darkness or something, the Dweller in Darkness. Yeah, don't mess with that. But I mean, just let the Dweller in Darkness loose on all these zombies, maybe. Well, maybe not. That's probably not a good idea. Never mind. Scrapped. But yeah, like that could be the ultimate safe haven here. If there's zombies, just go hide in that realm. You know, that's a pretty safe place. And I mean, I would have said Asgard too, but it's kind of destroyed, and the only Asgard we'd have would be in Norway. So that's not a good option either. So yeah, this guy falls, and then all the others fall down, which is a sick visual. And also definitely like this is some World War Z inspiration. Or maybe something knocks all these off because the Avengers are still around. We don't know exactly what happened that led to their deaths. We just know they kind of became zombies one way or another. And that was cool. The red light here. Illuminating. Okay, we got, I don't know who these are. I think that's Wenwu. Or no. It's because the animation, it makes them a little hard to differentiate sometimes. Between characters. Okay, but we know this person. She was sliced up by Namor. Then there's Blade. Red Guardian. I think this is Miss Marvel. Yeah, she has the bangle. Okay, Death Dealer. And he was really cool in his movie, but he gets like soloed in 5 seconds by that soul monster. The Dweller in Darkness bat. But yeah, it's cool to see him actually do stuff in this movie. Which, oh, he was probably sent with Shang-Chi in order to protect him with the zombies when Wenwu died. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool way of exploring that. Okay, this scene again. Okay, yeah, zombie Thanos. I still want to know what happens. Is he gonna be like? Is he the driving force like against Wanda, or does he have his own motives? I don't know what his deal is. But yeah, he definitely has power over stones, as you could see. And enough to where, okay, all his army, however many were in Wakanda, were not enough. So he's raising more from the dead. Or not even raising more from the dead, just creating more zombies. Like, straight up creating more. And yeah, that's a really good frame. And yeah, so she talks. So they're definitely aware. And here we have Ghost using that really cool visual for her phasing. And yeah, there she is. Ooh. And yeah, she looks cool. But unfortunately, they all get got by her. Some really cool moves too. So like, she's definitely still a really incredible fighter. Maybe she talks also. Oof. Okay, so this seems to be the base where their hideout is, where it's a big You have to. Oh, there's Cap. Look, he's still limping. He's still on his legs. Well, with the lack of. Then there's Hawkeye. I think this is Ava. This is Ava. Abomination and Okoye. So yeah, bro is hyped to be fighting the zombies. Okay, so this is Icarus, right? We don't know how Eternals are. They're kind of like technical biological. So we don't know if the zombies would really get him, but like even then, he's not zombified, right? He's just under, because you would know. Well, he's probably zombified, but he's also like not under wanted control. So that's like an important thing to note between the zombies is that they have different levels of sentience, I guess. The zombies, they're sentient, but like when they're under wanted control, they're under wanted control. You would know because of the red eyes. But here, this one has this, I think, is zombie Icarus. But she was really cool in this movie. I really loved Eternals. But yeah, you have this, and then you have zombie Captain Marvel, who again, I mean, she does have the glowing yellow eyes, glowing eyes. Well, I guess that's what she gets when she goes binary. But yeah, she's definitely a zombie too, right? Because torn up, still wearing her suit. Very unfortunate. Okay, then you're zombie Wanda. And I had a brain fart for a minute there. This is zombie either Janet or Hope. The suit doesn't make it clear. But yeah, that is a good frame, actually. Okay, so this is zombie Namor, who was just chilling down there. Did he get infected and then laid to rest? And then, because the red eye glows here. Maybe this is Wanda finding him and then brings him back to life. Well, not life, but like, you know what I mean? And man, Zombie Abomination looks really cool. I'm glad they're using his ZeniMax designs, because he had the first design in the first movie, which is cool. Then the second design where he's more like comic-like, which it brings both his cool designs, which is his comics design and his movie design, and mixes them all together. This one just adds way more coolness by his jaw and such. And his spine too, the bones. He is so cool. But yeah, they may be screwed. Yeah, this is not the night we fall, which is a great line. And definitely when anybody needs to be motivated in fighting an army of zombies. I wonder how other villains will show up, because it's one thing to see zombie heroes, but also zombies. I said zombies. Zombie villains, also cool. Because this seems to be in a whole different place. Okay, Death Dealer stabs this guy in his hand. And he looks so cool, Death Dealer. But this guy, whoever this guy is, just cracks his arm in an insane way and then just detaches it. Or no, that's his foot. Yeah, that's his leg. Ooh, I don't see him making it out of this. Ooh. That is insane. Oh, and this is it. This is what I want to talk about. Oh. Okay, there's more ships. Are these ships or just floating islands? They're literally floating islands. So this Spider-Man using Stormbreaker. My God. Like, again, that's a list of weapons for him to use. He has Stormbreaker, bro. It's not even like, oh, he's unworthy to eat. He definitely, like, okay, judging from the position he is and comparative to the Skyline, he obviously uses this thing to fly upwards, right? And then throw it at him. Because, like, even then, Stormbreaker doesn't have the enchantments where, well, I would argue this Peter especially could use Mjolnir. But this one, this Stormbreaker is only, you have to be strong enough to wield it. Or else it'll make you go insane or tear your body in half or whatever line Thor said. But yeah, here's Spider-Man using it. This is so awesome to see. My goat. I love him for doing this. And he throws it perfectly in sync. And just like, okay, it looks like it was webbed up a bit. So maybe he had to web that thing towards him in order to throw it. So yeah, throws it right at whoever he threw it at. I would assume Thanos. Okay, here's the difference. Here's something I just noticed. He throws it, no electricity, but now electricity, lightning. Then here's Thanos looking crazy as ever, and then he gets bobbed by it. So the lightning, I think, is a tell. Okay, the lightning means Thor threw it, and no lightning means it was Peter who threw it. So maybe, okay, whatever happens here, he webs the Stormbreaker back to him. And then, wow, look at that huge Nash on his arm. That is crazy. Also crazy is Zombie Thanos in general. Hopefully he doesn't just leave and decide to go after the other planets, which is... that'd be kind of worse. But yeah. Just to see. So yeah, maybe in this scene, Thor and Rocket and Groot, they all show up and they start talking to him, but they see Thanos isn't done. Which is why he goes and uses Power Stone here. Which is like, haha, look at me. Then they spring into action. Maybe? I don't even know what's going to happen in that scene. I just know it's going to be crazy. Streaming September 24th. Only on Disney Channel. No, it's not Disney Channel. So yeah. This is a really good trailer. It's really good, both of them, to be honest. Like, I'm definitely interested to see and check this out whenever it is made possible to me by certain, you know, access of viewings. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, thank you for watching. This has been my reaction to both Marvel Animations and Marvel Zombies double trailers. I'd say the first one was the official trailer. This is like a later trailer. But yeah, that's probably as far as I'm gonna see, because already my interest is so peaked with both those. So yeah, that's been my reaction to Marvel Zombies Animation. Make sure to go watch the original videos. I do not know any of this, so I'm only reacting. What do you think is going to happen in this? What is your crazy moment from the show? What do you think will be the craziest moment in, I don't know what I'm wording here. And yeah, thank you all for joining me. My name is Anday, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!